Happy Planner Wednesday. This spread is from August the 5th through the 11th. And what we're going to be doing this week is I'm going to be doing my spread based on the movie Pocket Full of Miracles, starring Betty Davis, Glenn Ford. It's just packed with a lot of really good actors and actresses. So this is the paper that I've chosen, and you'll see why in a minute, but this is just so delicate and kind of aristocratic but soft, and then this is just very plain and simple. And then I've decided to use this washi, really a pretty gold, very aristocratic looking once again, and then just using a Sharpie gold marker, okay? And I made my own stickers with my Cricut. So let's go ahead and take my pages out of my planner. I'm glad everyone enjoyed my Jean Men theme I did last week. Okay, I've decided that I want this paper to be the dominant paper of the spread, and you can see on here that there's a letter written. I hope you can see. Let me pull it up. Maybe you can see that. There you go. Okay. But this is a really good movie. And it's about this Betty Davis plays a beggar lady. And she's been writing to her daughter that she's this socialite. And she hasn't seen her daughter, I think, basically since she was very, very young. And the daughter is now engaged to a count from Spain. So it's all about how she's trying to fool her daughter and her fiance and his father, and how she enlists the help of this gangster played by Glenn Ford to make everyone think that she is definitely this well-known socialite and not just this beggar that sells apples on the street. But that's why I wanted this paper right here, because it's very plain and just like she looked before her daughter comes in. And then this other paper represents the transformation that takes place. Okay, let's go ahead and put our paper down how we want it. I think this is going to give us such a good feel for this movie. It is such a sweet, sweet movie. Okay, let's go ahead and put our paper down. Paper definitely reminds me of what she was like before and then after. I really do like that. I think that really gives us a good feel for this movie. Okay, I really do like that. I think that's really, really pretty. So let's start putting our washi down. And I just love this washi because I thought it brought up elegance and sophistication. And like I said, she hasn't seen her daughter for a long, long time. And she's been selling apples and having other panhandlers and people like that to work for her. And she sends that money abroad to her daughter. And then her daughter somehow, it doesn't really say how, met this Count, and he fell in love with her. And Anne Margaret plays her daughter. And I'm going to go right down through here like I usually do, because I definitely think it finishes it off so much better. Just cut this. Okay. I love that. That is so pretty. Okay, and now we'll put our washi down over here. I just love this washi. It just is so pretty. I think I got it at Michael's a long time ago in one of those tubes when it was on sale. I always get my washi when it's on sale. Okay. Like I said, I made my own stickers, but I love this. This gives such a good feel for the movie. Okay, so here is Apple Annie. That's what they call her. And Glenn Ford plays a mobster, like a gangster, really. And so he is very superstitious, so he thinks buying these apples from her is bringing him good luck. So that's what he's doing right there. And this is how my DVD looks, Pocket Full of Miracles. Okay, so I'm going to put that right up here like I always do, except I got that a little bit crooked. Okay, and he asked her one day why the apples bring him such luck, and she says, because you have hopes and dreams. Okay, so here's this one. I'm going to put it right here. Then, like I said, she's been writing her daughter, and she knows this man that works at this really nice hotel, and he steals the stationery from there. And here she is writing to her daughter, Anne Margaret, and this is really where Apple Annie lives. And she drinks all the time. She's very, very poor. But she's telling her daughter she's happy that she's found someone she loves. And I think I printed out some of these apples because this is her basket and her apples. And I think I'm just going to put them right down here, okay? And so the man gets fired that's been taking care of her letter. And she has to go into this really nice hotel and try to get her letter back. And they don't want to give it to her, but they finally do. Okay, and then she enlists the help of Glenn Ford and he's called Dave the Dude, to help her. Okay, so he gets all these people. He gets his girlfriend Queenie here, and they get all these people to come in and work on her, and they've totally transformed how she looks. So I'll put that one right there. And then here is her daughter. She just came in off the ship with her fiance, who is the Count, and his father. Okay. And then it just keeps escalating. They have to have more and more things. There has to be a party thrown and all kinds of stuff that Glenn Ford is not planning on doing. And then here, Dave the Dude and Queenie are at Dave's apartment, and then Apple Annie's daughter and the Count show up and say that they want, because she was told that that is her aunt and uncle, even though they're not. And so they want to name their first child after Dave the Dude and make him godfather. Okay, and then they're supposed to have this big party in front of like all these, the governor and everybody that this Apple Annie is supposed to know. So here the Count's father is talking to this judge who is really another kind of like panhandler, and he's very good. He's like a shyster. He's very good at pool. So they're talking about the dowry, and they decide that they'll play pool for it. Well, he knows he's not going to have to come up with $50,000 because he's very good, like I said, at playing pool. So I'm not going to tell you what happens. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it is such a good movie. And here's everybody standing at the party that they're supposed to have to announce the engagement. Okay, now let me just write a few things down that I need to do. Okay, let's put my pages back inside my planner, and we'll take a look at it. And then I made some additional little stickers like I always do. But I love how this turned out. It's such a sweet movie. It just totally keeps you wondering what's going to happen. And like I said, Peter Fox in this, and Glenn Ford, Anne Margaret, Betty Davis. There's just a ton of really good actors and actresses. But I love how this turned out. And what I ended up doing is I just printed out and made a sticker of what Apple Annie looked like before selling her apples and what she looked like when they got finished. They even changed her name to what the daughter thinks her name is. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here, and I think this is just going to totally put this spread over the top. I just love how this turned out. My book is getting so full. But I know you would love this movie, but I really do love how my stickers and my washi turned out. I think it is so pretty, and this paper, I love it. And then this really sets it off. But like I said, my book is getting so full. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.